All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl T Fairy, and I'm back at it again with another video. I'm not gonna be proper. I do have gum in my mouth, and I don't want to take it out, so you'll see me chomping. Girl, get that! Stop popping that gum. Stop popping that gum. Who know where that's from? Okay. Oh, this undershirt keeps showing. Y'all, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the time the time my crush had. Oh my God, girl, I just woke up. So this is going to be a crazy video. This is about the time my bully had a crush on me. Yeah. I can't even get the words out of my mouth, and y'all finna see why. Crazy story. My hair is looking low-key cute, low-key crazy. I just took my braids out. When y'all watch VLOGMAS, you'll see how my hair was. But yeah, I'm just talking enough. Oh, before I get into the video, please make sure you subscribe if you are not. But welcome. It's happy to have some new people here. And if you are a returning subscriber, thanks, babe. I love you so much. You who I do it for, period. All 82 of y'all. I'm trying to get to 300. Hashtag TFairy300. It's a movement. But without further ado, we're just gonna get straight into it. So like I said, this video is about the time my bully had a crush on me. It doesn't even flow off my mouth because I've never been bullied. Let me start there. Let me close the computer. It doesn't flow from my mouth because I've never been bullied. It doesn't flow from my mouth because I've never been bullied. Like, if I had a bully, I'm sure it would be like, my bully had a crush on me. It does not flow from my mouth because that was not my life. But this man would say it so that he bullied me. Crazy. I'm still reading the messages in real time. I was gonna read it, but my reactions to them was so funny. I was like, nah, this just has to be on camera. So crazy story. So y'all, this bully in question, we're gonna call him, we'll call him Cadence. That's the only name coming to my mind. Cadence, but it'll be Cadence. I don't like Cadence. It'll be Caden. Okay, fine. So Caden is said bully who had a crush on me. And me and Caden went to middle school together. So we taking it back. I knew this boy since 6th grade. We were never really friends. We did have like a somewhat of a relationship because, so we had class together. We had keyboarding, and me and Caden sat next to each other, I think. And for some reason, we always was just getting at it, arguing. Always. And the people like in the class would be like, y'all argue like a married couple, blah, 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 blah. Even like the teacher would say it, and I would be like, no, like, ew, like, I don't like him. It was like we argue like a married couple, except we really don't like each other. That was my feeling in middle school. But clearly, Caden was not holding that similar sentiment. Like, that was where he was holding down in class, but he really was not feeling that way. I really was like, no, I actually don't like you. And it wasn't that deep. Like, I mean, maybe then it was. I don't really remember, like, the reasons why I didn't like him. I just thought he was annoying. Like, simple as that. It wasn't like, you look a mess. I mean, he's someone there, but, like, it wasn't nothing more to it other than, like, you're just an annoying boy. Like, ew. No, I don't like you. I really don't. I want to say that was one of the only classes we had together. So we didn't cross each other's paths a whole lot. So that's Kaden. Like I said, did not get along. At some point in middle school, Kaden goes to date like my frenemy, which was a girl who like was a family friend, but we never gelled like that. It was one point where like she almost tried to like fight me. She was telling people she was gonna fight me, like, and hearing this come out of my mouth is like, what? Like, cause I'm just not that person. Like, who was trying to fight me in middle school? For what? For why? For when? Like, I did nothing, and that literally was the situation. We did not fight, but so he did date friend of me at one point. The tea is, the real gag is that Kaden's best friend had a crush on me. Also at one point, I low-key did have a crush on him. But, actually, anyways, I say that to say, Kaden's best friend, I actually had a crush on low-key. But my friends kind of made me feel embarrassed about it. So I ended up playing Kaden's friend. So this is giving the history of Kaden and just the craziness of like him coming out to say that he liked me, all this, when it's like all this backstory is like, what? Like I said, I was never interested in this man, this boy, never, ever. So open the messages. It's so funny because I didn't even remember how we started talking. Like, I remember he reached out to me on Twitter, but y'all, his end was me getting into Spelman College. So I had like made a tweet when I got in. I posted like me and my mom reading my acceptance letter, and he said, congratulations on your acceptance. I was like, thank you. Congrats to you too. I saw you got into Wingate, which is like this school. He said thank you with a little emoji. And then I said, no problem. Hope everything is going good for you. And I put like a smiling emoji. And then is when the plot thickens. Also, if you know when I got in, this was around Christmas time. I don't know if that really matters to the story, but it was. He says, can't complain. If anyone deserves it though, it's you. Oh. But no, I was like a really hard worker, so I can understand like why he said that. At least that's what I'm thinking about, because I was a hard worker. I graduated at the top of my middle school class. So maybe like he knew like, yeah, this girl really was in the book. She was a good student, da da da. That's what I take it as. You know, I was like, oh, thanks. I'm just trying to do better than my I'm just trying to do better than my parents, you know. That cracked me up when I read that, because I was like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, old me is so funny. She is so funny. But I am a first-gen college student, so but I was like, girl, what the heck?
Okay, y'all, so basically we just started talking back and forth about like who do you still talk to from middle school, and then we started talking about my high school.
And then he said, since we on the subject, like how like the school I'm at, because he went to another one. I went to a different high school than where I was zoned for, because I wanted to be in the magnet program. And my mom made my dream come true. But he said, since we on the subject, sorry about middle school. And I said, sorry for, and I had responded how like high school, but I was like, sorry for. He was like, I wasn't exactly the nicest person to you. I was like, oh, it's cool. I wasn't either to you really, so sorry too. And then he said, nah, it's cool. I probably deserved it one way or another. I don't know, probably some, oh, that's about that. Okay, apparently someone was like STD broke at the school. I ain't know nobody, I ain't know what was going on. So I was like, LOL, like I could believe it. And he was like, probably something someone made up. But to me saying I was sorry to him, he was like, nah, it's cool. I probably deserved it one way or another. Not the, let me come in and make it seem like I'm down on my luck and I deserve everything wrong for that. Oh my God, I can't talk. Everything that has happened that's wrong to me. And I said, hello, now you were cool. Looking back at it, I feel like a lot of my actions were because of people I was trying to be friends with, and it wasn't even worth it, LOL. And then he was like, you were probably the only person to tell me I was cool in middle school. I don't know if I meant cool like that, but I'm not even trying to be shady. But he was like, But no, I was doing the same thing. A lot of stuff going on in my life at the time and took out on anyone, which I did find out he did have family stuff, because I remember his dad was like way older than his mom, and so like he was going through stuff because like he was older. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Everyone goes through things, but at least you can acknowledge you were wrong. That's what matters. And then he said, no, it's cool. I shouldn't have been immature and did what I did. I think maybe the nicest I was to you was at graduation. Now that I think about it, I don't remember graduation. I don't even know if I remembered it then. Because what I remembered of graduation was I racked up all my accolades and I was out the door. I was out the door, headed to go to wherever we went to celebrate after, probably Cece's. Like, I was out. This is too long of a video. Stop talking. Then the conversation turns, and this is where we get to the bully part. And then I said, honestly, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm good. You were never really like a huge problem or whatever, so no need to feel bad. I only remember arguing a lot and keyboarding, as I said. He says, no, I'm good. You accepted it. Crying, crying. Love how you remember arguing and keyboarding, and I remember shoving you into a locker. What? I said, I have a good memory. You sure you got the right person? I really don't remember being shoved into a locker, LMAO. He said, I remember it because Miss Epstein suspended me for it. I don't even remember arguing and keyboarding. What? Like, to this day, I felt like you got the wrong person, because I do not ever recall being shoved into a locker. I know my mama, and I feel like my mama would have known if I was shoved into a locker, and she would not forget. Like, I don't ever remember being shoved into a locker. It never gave I was bullied. It never gave I was shoved into a locker. So I'm very confused. Like, quite literally, I said, I really think you got the wrong person. You thinking about Taya or someone else. He said, nope, I'm thinking of you. This is how you know I was an a-hole. I'm so confused. Like, this still blows me to this day, because what? Like, I was not shoved into a locker. But I said, but if we was I was too big to be shoved in a locker. He said, no, I didn't put you in a locker. I just pinned you to one. I do not remember this either. Like, maybe if it was accident, like a brush, but something that you got suspended for, because I ain't telling nobody. Like, what? And I was like, you know how sometimes people block out trauma? But I don't think this is that. Like, I don't remember nothing. And then you said you didn't remember us arguing and keyboarding. That was like a daily occurrence, my boy. I'm so confused. Even Nancy Drew could have solved this story, because what? He said, if you got such a great memory, what did you wear for graduation? And I was like, oh, LOL. It was a dress. The top was white with black polka dots, and the bottom was black. He asked what shoes. Nice, giving stalker. And I was like, I don't remember that, but probably black flats. And he said, okay, I see your point. But also, like, I just knew I love a good flat to this day. To this day, I love a good flat, honey. So that was just a lucky yes. And I said, it's honestly a blessing and a curse. But how do you remember what I wore? Because fast forward, like I said, this is 4 years later. We are seniors in high school, and you over here talking about what I wore. He said, long version or the short version. I said, LOL, I have nothing but time. Mind you, this has been the same day that we've been texting the whole day. He said, you get the short version because this is no long version. I had a crush on you. I said, oh, that's cute. You make me feel like my mom is right though, LOL, because I would have never guessed that. Because my mom always be like, oh, like, you're not approachable, you're oblivious, da 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 da. And I explained that to him. He was just like, you're beautiful, and I hope you know that, da 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 da. And then he said, what I wanted to give you, you don't need. And I was like, and that could be true. That's why I don't really worry about having a boyfriend, because I can't afford to get caught up. Because I can't, because I was miseducated. Hair fried dye laid to the side, honey. Like, and if I think he's seeing me, he gotta be watching from a TV screen. Yeah. Ah, it was so crazy. Okay. So then he said, I mean, I'm not saying I would have gotten you pregnant. That would have been bad. And I said, oh no, that wouldn't have happened at all. Like, hey. And he said, you right, because I would have pulled out. Whoa there. This is too much my little virgin ears to hear. He said, no, you probably wouldn't have let me go nowhere near that. I said, that's exactly what I was about to say. And he said, I definitely would have tried. And I was like, LOL, trust me, when I say you would have gotten nowhere. Okay, Miss Sassy Anna. And then he said, that's a whole nother story on lawsuit. And I was like, no, I don't think it would have been that crazy. And he said, no, I probably would have to a certain extent. And I was like, maybe, but thank God none of that happened. And I remember in this moment feeling like, what is going on? And he said, definitely. And I was like, so basically I feel like niggas just implied that he would rape me. And that's crazy. Like, and I can't remember if it was just this conversation or we had another conversation, but it was like, what do you mean you would have definitely, like, wait. So yeah, it's good that you didn't try, because I don't have the time for that. And so we just kept talking and blah, 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 blah. He asked for my number. So he was trying to talk to me, and I think I was kind of entertaining, and I told my best friend about it. And she had told me, like, no, I don't know. And she said he had a girlfriend. I think she said he had a girlfriend, and, like, he was abusing her. And that's when I was like, oh, immediately no. Absolutely not. So I just stopped talking to him. I, like, ghosted him, and then he hit me up on Twitter and was like, did I do something to you? And I said, I don't like people who aren't honest. I'm not a game to be played. It was nice talking to you, but I'm good. This was in May. He said, what are you talking about? Actually, never mind. I never lied to you or played you, but if that's what you believe, I'm not going to try to change your mind. And I said, oh, okay, bye. And then he said, wish you the best, though. I feel like that was a ploy. Like, to me, that screams narcissist. Like, you hitting me up to be like, oh, did I do something to you? Why you not talking to me? But then gonna be like, oh, but I'm good on you. Like, I see your game. And I think I maybe blocked him. Then fast forward, and that's the part two where it's just like crazy said that, because this boy still be trying to talk to me to this day. To this day. Most recently, he tried to talk to me on Instagram. Like, but then he tried to make it feel like it's just friend stuff. Why would you still be trying to, why would I be being with a man who be beating me up? Why would you still be trying to talk to me all these years later? We went to middle school together. You hit me up in 2017 to talk, or 2016 to talk to me. It is now 2023 and you're still trying to talk to me as a friend. After failed multiple attempts. I see straight through that. I see straight through that. So it's just, it doesn't give. And now, like, to me, it does feel like, yeah, no, like, he's trying to make me his next victim. Like, I'm just not here for it. Like, I promise you, like, every time I get on a dating app and if I'm back home, like, he pops up. It was a time where, like, I think one time we kind of did talk, and then he sent me a like again on a dating app. Like, no, I am not interested in you, but he just keeps trying to pursue me. Like, I've seen him, like I said, he sent the match on a dating app. He's tried to talk to me on Instagram a couple of times. At this point, he has left me alone because I was just like, it's weird. But, okay, so he starts off March 2023. You finally unblocked me. Am I free to talk to you, or you still don't want anything to do with me? If you don't, I'll respect it and leave again. Just let me know. I said, I don't think I ever blocked you on here, but I'm not interested. May I ask why you are so much after all this time? He says, I'm not romantically, but I enjoyed talking to you and hate being accused of something I didn't do, of course, so that stuck with me. When I saw your profile came up on the suggested, I didn't even think that it was worth bringing up then. I just said, F it, I might as well. The worst you can do is the same thing. And he said, we were doing good until you thought I was playing you, in my opinion. Mind you, this is 6 years later almost. I just didn't answer because I didn't know what to say, I really didn't know. And he saw that I read it, and he said, you asked and I answered. What is your response? Oh! This is shaking the table. I said, ... I'm good, I'm talking. That's not the only incident that made me not want to talk to you. I barely even remember us talking because it was so long ago. I don't even live in SC no more. So it ain't even a point for real. Because it wasn't. And then he left me on red. Like, look, baby, you cannot get the get back queen. Period. But so then that was when I was like, please don't ever hit me up again. Nor send a like on a dating app. Nothing of the sorts. Yeah. So that was that. And then I don't know if he blocked me, I blocked him. I did block him. And that was that. And it's just like, it's weird. And I feel like he probably is gonna watch this video. I want no smoke with you. I have no issue. Like I said, I was never really interested. And it was just sad. Like, and that wasn't the only thing, like, because we did kind of talk for a little bit, and it was like a weird situation where, like, he was talking about, like, my boobs. Well, he was like the pictures I post, and I remember him, like, circling my boobs, and I just felt really, what's the word? I felt really invaded. Like, it felt like he was violated. I felt very violated, like, you're circling my boobs. I don't know, it just felt very sexualized. Like I said, at that point, I was still in high school. I was a virgin. I am a virgin. So it was just like a lot for me. So it clearly, like I said, did not work out. Hopefully he will leave me alone and I'll never hear from him again. Because like I said, I live in SC. I don't plan on moving back there for you. Maybe you will move here for me. I don't need you to do that. So yeah, this is the time that my bully had a crush on me. Who knew? But if you like this story time, I know it was long as heck. That's my bad. But I did feel like it would be good to read y'all the messages in real time. Like, didn't you enjoy seeing my reaction? Because I know I did. But that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, wishing you very much peace, love, and happiness. T Fairy out.